What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the Stihl RCA 20 hand pressure washer. Now, I hope at some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025, like this year. Because like I said, you can see how much expected this machine is actually, because you see how much expected this thing is like, this is a really nice looking machine. This is how you can see how much expected this thing is like, I don't even know what this eco button even does yet, because I don't know what that does yet. Because you see how much it's better thing, which is definitely looks like a very nice look in my opinion. Because you see how much it's better this machine exactly, which it's definitely how much it's better this thing exactly. It's gonna get used almost like quite a bit. Because just look at this machine. Look at this thing. You can see how much it's better this thing exactly. Get used almost like quite a bit. Because you see how much it's better this thing, which is definitely how much it's better this thing exactly. So which it will get used again at some point this year, because I'm hoping at some point this thing will get used at some point this year, because you see how much it's better this thing exactly, which is definitely looks pretty much what you expected this machine exactly, which is definitely not that bad in my opinion, but you see how much expected this thing exactly, you see how much expected this thing exactly, which it's definitely hope at some point this thing will be used at some point this year. But definitely how much expected this thing exactly, this is definitely how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely what expected this thing exactly. I hope at some point this thing will be used at some point this year for 2025 exactly, which is definitely how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely looks pretty much what you expected this thing exactly, which is definitely looks very nice in my opinion. So I really hope some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025 exactly, which is definitely how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely how much expected this thing is, definitely how much expected. I hope at some point this thing will get used at some point this year. Because just look at the thing. You can see how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely how much we expected this machine exactly. And then I promise you this thing will get used at some point this year, which is definitely how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely looks like a nice looking machine.